Good morning, everybody. I wanted to do a little bit of safety video, I guess you'd say. Now I know everybody knows I am not all that safety conscious of a lot of things, but I do have a few things that I'm very cautious about. And if you know the history of my hands, you'll know why. Well, here, I'll just tell you. This hand here, I had a grinder catch. I don't know if you can see it. See that spot right there? From right there down across here and up here, this hand was basically cut off. My fingers, 4 of my fingers were just dangling like that. A grinder caught. I was grinding a table with a big grinder, the 8-inch grinder, and there was something on the table that caught that grinder and kicked it at me. When it did, I'll just show you. When you're using a fiber disc, they can be real dangerous. But when it caught, it grabbed and ripped. When that come around, that shred come around like that right there, hit right there and just went right through my hand. You gotta be cautious when running a grinder of any sort of pad, whether it be in a cutoff wheel, a hard wheel, a flap disc, a fiber disc, a wire wheel. Just, you have to be cautious of the grinder. This piece being an example right here. There's welds, there's looks like a bolt that's been cut off, and then it's got a smashed area here. When you're grinding, you want to make sure when you go to grind, that wheel is spinning away from you. If that catches, you want it to grab and go away from you. You do not want it to grab and come at you. If it comes at you, you're gonna know it. So I'm just gonna do a little example here and show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put this on. So if you're grinding, the wheel goes that direction. Okay, so you don't want to be grinding this way. If this wheel's going that way, you don't want to be grinding like that, because if it catches, it's going to kick at you. You want to be grinding like that. If it catches, it's going to pull it away from you. You can still get hurt, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of safety goes a long way. So when I'm grinding, I'm like that. I am not like that. Okay? When I'm cutting the same way, see, it's going that way. When you're looking at the back of it, pay attention. Some grinders go the opposite way. Those are not very good grinders. You want to go like that. You don't want to go like that. See how it was moving my hand back and forth? If that catches, where's it going to go? You might lose an appendage in that position. You don't want that. All right, now, like I'm going to cut this piece off. I don't want to be cutting like this. See where the sparks are going? You don't want to be cutting towards you. You want to be cutting like that. It's better for your legs to get warm than cut. So, especially when you are using a cutoff wheel, you don't want to force it. Just let that grinder rest and let the disc do the cutting. All right, so that's cut off, right? Okay, now I'm gonna pull it around here, spin this around. Now I'm just gonna set that up here. Can you still see what I'm doing here? All right. Let's see. The direction of your cut. This wheel goes that direction. You want to start here and just slowly work it that way. If you go this way, it's going to start chattering. When it chatters, you're risking the strength of this disc. If it starts chattering, back off, let it smooth out, and then start again. When you come up to a hole or something like that, you want to be careful as well. And you don't want your hand in front of it if possible. See, I just went all the way through to that hole. I didn't want to let it catch and jam into that because, again, you'll destroy your disc. And these discs go everywhere and they do stick. Just relax and let it cut. They cut better if you go back and forth like that, let it roll around instead of staying in one spot like that. That will heat it up. If you move it back and forth, it's changing the angle of the cut down there and it'll cut 4 times faster. Okay, now I have that cut off. When you go to grind that up, you don't want to be like this here because that's a jagged edge. That will catch. Even though it's a flat disc and it's kind of smooth, it will catch and kick it. When you're grinding the edge, you want to be up here throwing off of the material. You don't want to be grinding into the material. You want to grind off the material. Just like it does. Now, there are instances where you need to grind into the edge. You just need to be extremely aware of how it's cutting, how it's feeling. I'm going to cut into the edge because, well, here. Here, you know, the wheel is going that direction. So it's kind of hard to get in here and grind, right? So when you do have to grind into an edge, you want to take it slow. You want to be up on the flat. You don't want to be down here. You want to be on the flat. Just like that. And then just to blur it. The same way here. And if you can, it's always best to be able to move that material where you need it. Another thing, you never want to set your grinder like that. Yes, it's got a safety on it, see? It's got a safety. Okay, but say there's something down there and you throw that down and it flips that, it's gonna catch and kick off at you. I always set my grinders like that or like that. I was just thinking about that this morning and I thought, you know what, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. I hope that helps. I hate to see anybody get hurt. I've been hurt many times. A lot of my injuries were being stupid, not paying attention, not doing it the way I know I should. Sometimes you do gotta cut or grind in a bad position. That's understandable with anything that we do, but just be very cautious and aware of how it's reacting. If your piece is moving around, that's not good. Secure it, put a clamp on it, hold it, something to keep it from moving around. Because like this disc right here, if you move this, if this piece moves, it's gonna pinch it and break, and you will get hurt. You'll get hurt pretty bad. All right, guys, I just thought I would throw that up there. I see a lot of people grinding and stuff like that, and I don't want to see anybody hurt. Safety should always come first. I know I'm a bad one to say that because sometimes I'll do some stupid stuff, but if I get hurt, it's my own fault. I did it. There is a right way and a wrong way to do 99.9% of anything doing this type of work. And I just want everybody safe. So you can put out more videos and be here tomorrow. Yeah. All right, guys, till the next one, have a blessed day.